Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse and it's November 1st. What does that mean? November Kit Club. 2 thumbs up, yay! This month it's a fabulous kit club. The theme is everything floral and exploring using all different forms of florals on your card making. So you'll see from my examples what I mean. But it's an exciting one. But before I get started, I do have to talk about some crafty news because it's quite interesting. So Spellbinders just ended their Scary Good sale, which was a really good sale. I already received my items. I do have a little haul that I'll show you in the middle of the video. One of the items I bought a second one of, so I'll just show you quickly then what I got. But now there is the Block Party, which is 25% off select Better Press items. So I will put a link for that sale. And then there's also the holiday gift guide, which has all sorts of crafty goodness. So I will be linking that in a whole bunch of videos from now on. But the most important and the most exciting thing, which is limited quantities. So I'm going to start talking about it here. You're going to see it in every video. There is something called the Christmas gift sets. Super exciting. This is geared towards someone who has a wish list of some of the best of Spellbinders. The main event in the Christmas gift set. This is for the brand new crafter, or if you know somebody that wants to get into crafting, or you have a die cut machine, but you don't have the Platinum 6, you've been wanting the Glimmer, you've been wanting the Better Press. This one is for you. There is the Big Machine gift set. I'm showing you the graphic here. You get Spellbinders Platinum 6 with the universal plate system. You also get a Glimmer machine with a hot foil plate to play with. You get a Better Press letterpress system. That also comes with the press plate for you to play with and some other goodies. And you even get a tool-in-one. Why this is so nice? Look at that price. $299.99 from $404. This is limited quantities. If you are brand new to crafting and you've been seeing all the goodies that everybody's been doing with the Platinum 6, Glimmer, and the Better Press, this is like an all-in-one bundled deal for a fantastic price. You could buy an electronic die cutter for more than the $299. As a matter of fact, you could buy just one die cut machine and you're at the $299.99. So this is a fantastic deal, limited quantities. So I am going to be talking about that one in every video because I think if I was brand new to crafting and I'm looking at everything, I'd be like, yeah, that's the one I'm going to get. Early Christmas gift. That's the gift that you say, hubby, I found something that I want this Christmas. That's the one. There is also the Better Press gift set, $139.99 from $179. There is the Glimmer gift set, $209 from $285. You see? Glimmer, $209. The whole thing, $299. Which one is a better deal? And there's also the Wax Seal gift set. So I'll put a general link for this Christmas gift set, but the main draw is that Big Machine gift set. I just had to tell you guys about it. I'm going to talk about it in every video because that one is like, wow. That's something I would get because that's a really good steal because everything is in it at a fantastic deal. Later on in the week, I just have to edit the video. A lot of you had requested a tutorial for this. As you can see, this is the original. This is what I did in the tutorial. So I'm showing you step by step of how to make this beautiful Better Press card with the swag for Christmas, okay? This is a 5x7 goodie. It's not hard to make. It's easy to make, so I'm going to go step by step. It's just I have to edit the video. Yeah. So you'll see this probably in the weekend, okay? So I just want you to know, please come back to the channel because I'm going to do a step by step of how to do this. So I have a Halloween version with lights and then this. This one I'm going to do a tutorial for a Christmas version with the lights. I was learning how to play with adding lights to my card, that interactive feature. I just love sharing crafty news with you guys. This is the November Kit Club. If you are a subscriber, you'll be charged on the 5th. So you have up until the 4th if you want to make any changes. New subscribers, your window to subscribe to the Kit Club, to any one of these Kit Clubs, including Value Clubs. Value Clubs is when things are bundled together. Your date starts on the 6th to the 27th. I always advise you guys, try not to start a subscription, let's say on the 22nd, all the way up to the 27th, because Kit Club items are limited quantities as well. Alrighty, let's get into this video of Kit Club goodness Let's get started. The only item I am missing from Kit Club is the wax seal of the month. I will show you the photo here. It is called Bloomy for You. So let's start off with small die of the month, large die of the month. You can get this together as a value kit. Both of these clubs bundle together for a special price. This one is called the Die Hard Club. If you add the glimmer, this is called the Glimmer and Cut. The glimmer of the month is all you need sentiments. 14 sentiments that you glimmer and then cut with a coordinating die with the beautiful fishtail. You get 2 sets of it. This you can maximize on 1 sheet of cardstock. You would just cut it a certain way. You can make multiples of this like I did. Yes, I was in full factory mode with that. So this one is called All You Need Sentiments. Love. You're looking at 3 inches, okay? And it's a small enough sentiment. It's under 1/2 inch, like 3/8 of an inch. Then there is the small die of the month. Build a card hello. This one is very interesting because you can work with it all together. You can separate it. There is a beautiful example on the Spellbinders YouTube channel by Yana. I saw your example. I was like, oh, I should have done it that way. But guess what? I can make another card. This is a beautiful floral piece. Let me give you a quick measurement on it. Under 5.5 inch and the width 2 inches. And then you have all these other elements, this outline that you can paper piece back together. Yana did coloring with some markers, and then you have that shadow. This also has a shadow with the floral. This branch is like shadow floral with the little berries. These flowers are the drop-ins for here to layer back on. And then you get this label, comes with the sentiment hello. You can use this within this and outside of. Use it for a belly band. That'd be really cute too. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that one because this is a great sizing for something like that. Next, large die of the month. I so love this. This one is called Towering Blooms Dies. This is like mod, fun, different. This comes back again to that modern vintage feel. It's very interesting. At first, when I looked at the flowers, I was like, what shape is that? And then I saw the example. So mine is very close to the example. Other crafters at Spellbinders changed it up, layered this on top of each other. So there's lots of play with this set. I would call the base of it is the vase. And then everything in here is in that vase. If you wish, you could do the florals by itself. You could do just these berries by itself. This is really cool too. You go like this on top of here and then that on top of it. That's why I have this in a section. You get smile, hello, you. This is the center for the florals. This bud is for down here. And I like that you could do this leaf with that center. Put this here. You could just play. This is a set that you can play if you're super creative that way too. This is the one for you. Towering Blooms Dies. Love. Thumbs up. Next, the embossing folders. Oh, these embossing folders are just, ooh, good. So good. The first one is a 2D embossing folder with the most prettiest name. Meandering Floral Embossing Folder. I love that. Uber pretty. It has flowers on a vine. Then, equally pretty, crisscross motif 3D embossing folder. Love this one as well. Love the detail this one gives. It has that little cross, the dots, and the flowers. Very pretty. Both of these, fabulous. Will these move? Probably. If you are on a tight budget, this one is $9. Free shipping. Any of these clubs that you subscribe to, free shipping as well, included in that rate. This is $9. This one, I'm not sure. I'll put it here on the screen. This one is called Sentimental Mosaic. Love, love, love. Okay, let me say it one more time. Love. I love this design. It's so pretty. And then you get these sentiments. No coordinating die. It's okay. I wish there was, but it's okay. So there is hello there. Many thanks. All the best. And you would use it with like one of your circle dies if you wanted to put it in here. Which circle die? Everlasting Circles, which was just on sale. That's what you're cutting this out with. And then putting it here somewhere on this with these sentiments. Stitching die of the month. Super love this one. It's so unique. This one is called Grand Stitch Blossoms. So if you're looking at this and you're like, wow, this is like really a study of different florals. This is your big bloom, small bloom in here for this part. You see that little embossed detail? That's what you're using here. 3 big, 2 small. And then this is for the leaves. This is your center that you use here. This one, I'm not sure. It could be like another layer. I didn't use it. Most examples you'll see the maker use one. I actually used both. I went 5x7. Fabulous. That's perfect for beautiful birthday card, Mother's Day, thank you. I did mine as Feel Better Soon. Next, clear stamp and die of the month. This one is fun too, because as you can see, it's all sentiments. It's called sending sentiment stamps. So you stamp these large sentiments, sending, hello, for you, and happy. And then you have all these sentiments with the coordinating die. The clear stamp of the month has a low price point. You spend a couple dollars more for the die. In this instance, it suits you to get the coordinating die because you're getting the outline of this and you're also getting that bar which cuts all of this. Here are some of my examples that I stamped, heat embossed, and I even heat embossed these smaller sentiments here. You are adored, happy birthday, sending the warmest thanks. This one is fabulous. And for the price point that it is, as a Kit Club stamp and die set, other companies, this would be in that $40 range. This is like $17 with the coordinating die. This is a huge steal with that coordinating die. Other companies, if you purchased a set like this with this style of font and coordinating sentiments, you're looking at $40 for real. So this one is a huge winner this month with the clear stamp and die. The die gives you all that detail when it cuts out. So I would actually do stamp and die, no question about it. This one is fabulous to personalize on cards. All right, let's go into my examples. First up, here is the large die of the month, Towering Blooms. Look at that. So love it. This is why the flower has that shape. This is the recommended example. If you subscribe to this Kit Club, on the back of the packaging, they'll show you what the card can look like. Then you could change it. You could put this here and put this on top of this. Like I said, you could really customize this. Initially, I followed the photograph that's on the back of the packaging and did it like this. Love, love, love. So I have navy cardstock in the background, pink, olive green, and then I did black here for the centers. This is all cardstock from my stash. There is the vase. So all of this sticks in the vase. I love how this comes out of the vase and these curve over. But yes, you can change them up too. Isn't this like a modern vintage? I don't know if this is like a 60s look, but I really like it. This is another one that you could do the Feel Better Soon as well. Sending sentiments. I looked at it. That can work, but I was enjoying the florals, so I went in with a much smaller sentiment. But that option is there. In the background, that's the 2D embossing folder. So super pretty. Meandering floral. Then, the 3D embossing folder. Crisscross motif. I used it here on the vase. I just took a scrap of cardstock, cut it out, pieced it back together, and then dropped that little piece in here and ran it through. On top of this, I pounced on here some silver metallic ink just to offer a little variation with the colors. So this is actually both embossing folders. 2D, 3D, still use a universal plate system, even though it's this little tiny thing, then built the florals on top of it. This is not the Concord and Ninth Dragon Fruit, just in case. That one is more purple. For what I was doing here, I wanted a hot pink. So this was the colorway I went with. The sentiment. Notice how small my sentiment is. This is one of my most favorite Better Press sets. Sentiments of Wonder. I love all of the sentiment sets, actually. So this is like one of. All of them are favorites. I really do like them. This one I love because of the sizing. I had this card with no sentiment. Then I thought, gosh, I really do need to have a sentiment on it. So I use You Brighten My Day, which is right up here. I know it looks awful in the back. I just can't read it like this. So I had to put little notes on my layout of it. Pebble cotton card with black ink. And I think it works here. When I pulled the porcelain, it wasn't looking right. And I like the gray being quiet here and then everything else being bright. Then I just fit the sentiment right there because I didn't want to cover up my beautiful 3D vase. It was so bothering me. I had the sentiment over here like this. And I was like, no, don't cover my vase. I really love this. I think that's so pretty. So if you love this idea, that 3D embossing folder on this little vase. This vase is only 1 3/4 of an inch tall. Looks like 1 3/8 of an inch wide. The flowers, the biggest one you're looking at, 2 5/8 of an inch tall. 1 3/4 of an inch wide. And then all these leaves and such. It is made to take up a nice amount of real estate on an A2 card. This is just so much fun. Yes, you can use the sentiments. No, I did not use it. Up next, small die of the month. Now for this one, I actually use Have a Sweet Day from here, from the Sending Sentiment stamp, that clear stamp of the month with the coordinating die. That's right here. Everything else is only from the die set. Now this is a style of card making I see crafters do. This is my first time doing it. I took this die without the outline and just cut the floral outline, meaning just this inside part by itself. This measures 2 3/8 of an inch tall, like 2 1/8 of an inch. So it's just this inside piece in white on a white cardstock base. This is an A2 base. I cut the label in white, cut the sentiment, layered this up with black cardstock, and then use black foil cardstock on the top. So this is about 3-4 layers deep, just to give it height. Then I took one more of this, put it on the label because I had all this open space, paper pieced back in this part in color, used some gems from my stash, and then finished it off with the sentiment from here. Yeah, I was having fun. See, this is like a completely different style. Both of these, completely different styles of floral card making for me. I was having a ball exploring, oh, this is fun. This is unique. This is different. That's why I said it's a study of florals on cards. I've never done this before, but I certainly do like it. I could have done the way that Yana did like this. That'll be in a future card because I really like what she did with coloring this. This was something I've always seen done where you just piece the dies all over the place, having fun with it. So I love this. Love this. They're both unique, fun, and different. And I think a recipient would love to receive either one of these. Now let's go into my next example. This card, another study of something different. Super fun to make. This card features both the Better Press of the Month, Sentimental Mosaic, Love Again, saying how much I love this, so pretty, and then the Glimmer of the Month, All You Need Sentiments. This even includes Merry Christmas. On this example, I used Feel Better Soon, so this is a Get Well card. Here are the sentiments. I still have these that I can put the die on and cut. Let me give you a quick measurement of what sizing you're looking at. I went 4 inches by 3, and that can fit this. On one sheet of cardstock, you can get 6 segments of this to then glimmer and cut. And that's what I just kept on doing. The sentiments are holiday greetings, always and forever, hello friend, just saying hello, feel better soon, from all of us, so happy for you, happy birthday, congratulations, thanks a million, thanks so much, a gift for you, thinking of you, Christmas wishes. That's why it's All You Need Sentiments. This has a smaller scale, but a different font. This one, I love this because it is very easy to glimmer and just cut and go. But what inspired this beauty? As you can see, I was really having fun with my pinks. And then this one is like a pink, black, and white. I took white porcelain cotton card, pressed this out in black ink. This whole pattern was focal and a forefront, but I wanted to quiet it down a little bit. So what I did, I put vellum on the top of it. Here it is in the background. You would see it in much more detail if I had left it, but I wanted the flowers on the front and enjoy the quiet of the background. So I just put vellum on top of it. This was inspired from my previous card with Serenade of Autumn, where I quieted down the pattern paper and put the vellum on top in this set. And the florals before, that's here. So I took the Sunflower Serenade, and instead of going before like I did in yellow, here I did pink, changed the centers to gray and black. Loved it so much. This now comes into my haul. I bought a second one. I had mentioned to you guys, this has a low price point, but boy, is she a beautiful set. Love her. So now I can just cut 2 one time because you are going to cut 2 for each flower. You can do it as a single. It doesn't look that great single. It looks better cut twice and then staggered like this to give you a nice flower. And you can just fluff it up a little bit like I did here. I just use my fingers like this to fluff it. So super love the leaves and everything. So I hauled from the sale. This was regular price, but I was like, oh yes, that's fabulous. Also, I got another one, birthday unboxing. This had a great price point, so I went ahead because I love to glimmer these sentiments. Now I'm going to do it 3 at a time. And I also added these 2. Christmas bird poinsettia. Love this. I've told you guys I love this poinsettia at that sizing. And I love Make It Merry Florals. These 3 were on sale. This was regular price. I also added some wax seal, some cardstock, and that brought me up to free shipping at $100. I had a good time with the sale too. This sunflower serenade, now I have a second one, so I can just cut once. And I did layer 2 flowers this time and put it on top of the vellum and then put that sentiment. Card done. Not a hard card to make, but I think it's just so pretty because the background is fabulous. But when I didn't have the vellum, these 2 were competing too much with each other. You didn't know where your eye line was going to go. So I kept this as a quieter background with the vellum and then pop it with that beautiful pink, which I think gives it that pop. If I had done it in yellow, it works, but I think the pink is pretty. So you can definitely change in the colors here. If teal is your favorite color, do teal here. That would be very pretty too. I love how this is not so big either with the glimmer, how it's just small enough. So I just put it right here, put some silver gems, and I'm done. So this is now 3 unique cards from me. One more thing I forgot to mention. To cut this better press image and to have it accurately lined out the way I did use my precision layering A2 dies. I used the biggest one, which is a full A2, to cut this base and to cut the vellum to fit on top of each other. Notice I don't have hard edges. It's because I used the die. This was on sale too recently, but it is precision layering A2. I also have the set B. So I hope a few of you picked that up because that's just a fabulous die set. Even when you're not layering, because when I pressed this, it wasn't exactly straight. So I needed to cut it down. It's easier to cut it down with a die on top than to use your trimmer and try to figure it out. I've done that in the past, and then I go from A2 and I start coming in because it's not straight. Because I like to press just a little bit bigger. That's when I use the die to keep everything straight. Okay? Lastly, this is the stitch die of the month. Grand Stitched Blossom. You can tell it's a grand blossom, right? This now is even more of the 3D embossing folder of the month. Crisscross motif is here in the background. In here, where you're just seeing that little color variation, both of these together. Simon Hurley's new Gur Lunar Paste and Cookie Dough Lunar Paste. I did the Gur. It was a little dark, so I lightened it up so you can layer up your lunar paste. And I came out with this interesting colorway. I don't know how to describe it. This dark brown with this, I tell you, this one, she's a winner. If you have no lunar paste, you want to get just one and you're curious, this one. She's fabulous. I love slippery when wet too, but that gold would have turned this a different way. I wanted it more antique like what you see here, which is Gur and this one, but she, fabulous. Use my finger, just rub it gently here, left all of this out, but look at this 3D embossing folder. That detail, that. It's like geometric with a floral. It's just super pretty. This is one, add to your stash. Just a really nice one. If you can't do it now, put it in your wish list and just get it in the future as a past Kit Club item because thumbs up. Fabulous, fabulous. And then here are my florals. 4 inches wide by 2.5 inch tall. Coming down with the stem, I'm going to give you an average 4.5. I know it's in here somewhere. I think I had cut off a little bit of it. The small one, you're looking at 2.25 by 1.5. I could have done just a bunch of these, like 2 or 3 of them. Many examples, you'll see just one done. I use both of these and go here. This color combination is a new one that I'm going to explore. Spellbinders Forest cardstock with Spellbinders Velvet Rose. Beautiful together. Love the color combination. I did have one DMC floss in this colorway that goes with the forest. Exactly. So I don't know if you want to have it exactly match, but I liked that these two were a perfect match. Okay, crafters, I went and I got the floss that I used. This is DMC 500. That works very well with the forest cardstock. For the Velvet Rose, I use number 3721, also DMC floss, which is a burgundy color. What I used for this one, this came with the Stitch Along kit, so I just used the die, cut it out twice of a 110-pound cardstock, sandwich it together so it's super firm, and then looped on my floss afterwards. I took the stamp that says number and stamped it on here. So I have a little bit of ink, but look how it worked. You could even cut it out with the coordinating die and put that there. I had a great time stitching this, not hard at all. This background you just cut, and then here is where you do the stitching. Here for the leaves, and then that piece there, this up here. And I love all the dot detail. Layered this one first and put this one on the top. I used some coral enamel dots, put some dots here at that point. Finished it off with some gold mixed gems, the solid part. And then I used a Better Press Sentiment, another one that I super love. This one is the Fancy Sentiment Strips Better Press Plate with the coordinating die. Press this once, and then you cut it out with the coordinating die. I use Happy Birthday here. This is on Spellbinders Bisque cotton card with bark ink. So I didn't go black ink. I went with this color just to keep it light in this cream ivory colorway. Alrighty, crafters. When I get that wax seal stamp, I will make an example of that card. That's the only thing that I'm missing here from the Kit Club. But everything else is just such a study of florals. And as you can see, I'm loving all the pink florals. Hot pink, this mauvey, dusty pink, which goes so well with the dark green cardstock. This is a fabulous combination. I think this would be even good for Christmas too. Alrighty, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. Check out some of these new exciting gift guides and gift sets that they have there. Just in case you've been desiring something from your stash, this might be the time to maximize on a great deal on some machines, etc. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video. Stay crafty, my friends. Check out Kit Club. Opens to new subscribers on the 6th. Bye.